Memo Wakaba ever hot news TV, hot all time, ya the Bremon she. Eye Koku Anyidoho or no ye penny or die as the Newz Institute on a CEO 9 year what and some baby that to the fire. Johnson Asiedu Nketia NDC4 one a chairman out to say eye Koku Anyidoho ne General Mosquito Asiedu Nketia one in Temo Ango and some baby and a Kokuria Babonte. Now answer me and something in our brabo. Mr. Say so we don't subscribe to the channel now, Mr. Say obe subscribe. What you be say obe click a subscribe button no na wa bele notification no where is a video for bia be upload no also once a ebe kelvin after we are na wa like video no my thumbs up na fe wa share ma ofoforo so enya bi na ohwe afi yenko ensem Eye Koku Anyidoho Koku Debu on the CEO at the Newz Institute or the ensem ababe tuja FIA Johnson Asiedu Nketia or Borbro and Sebreso at to be Eddie Amanino. Danisa Modutujan and no one current Deputy General Secretary of NDC, a friend of Mustafa Bandi, Ababontin Abawone Eye Koku Anyidoho and find some of Kafa Johnson Asiedu Nketia on the same Bramo now share a story I better abontin. 5 years and 7 home. And on our screen so or say I dare you to attack Asiedu Nketia again. NDC Deputy General Secretary to Koku Anyidoho. Now okay story that was say Mustafa Bandi, the Deputy General Secretary of the National Democratic Congress, has warned Koku Anyidoho against continued attacks on the party's national chairman Johnson Asiedu Nketia. You are watching
Hot News TV on YouTube.
One chairman,
Hot all
Johnson
time.
Asiedu Nketia. Or say, Bande emphasized that the NDC will no longer tolerate Anyidoho's attack, and that should he repeat such action, the party will incite its members against him. They say, "Enjadi one best so den sema wa Nketia ya Asiedu Nketia no twaswa any a party in Crawford any one better ashare so." Speaking in an interview on NET FM on December 22, 2023, Koku Anyidoho accused Asiedu Nketia of being a greedy bastard. Mede Koku Anyidoho something in our bravo. Greedy bastard responsible for the destruction of the NDC. I watch say a year Koku no HS Asiedu Nketia on the SA party now we a greedy a year bastard. Anyidoho went further to assert that Asiedu Nketia's leadership was the worst the party has ever experienced. Just say ono ye candidate ma party no which say dey ma Asiedu Nketia no just say edweye ono dey ndey aye kun kra just say wana be chairman dey o dey toto ho Asiedu Nketia dey nyenyenyenyenyenyenye na no na ye one deputy national aye general secretary aye Mustafa Bandi ne ba montin dey kokobosem ebama aye Koku Anyidoho. Now Kokani was responding to this accusation on the show. Mustafa Bandi advised Koku stating, "Let me advise Koku Anyidoho that General Asiedu Nketia is an elderly man, so he should respect him if he is trained well at home." And I watch the say, Asiedu Nketia there, or no year, one chairman, now or your penny, na say a titty year on funny dear, boarding need year, say, and former a year Asiedu Nketia. Now, young could a year Koku Anyidoho, then summer would do 2 grand, what to be money a year. General Mosquito, a chairman of the NDC or can sembri a fan home greedy bastard. Mobakaya NDC for Abra, a year Asiedu Nketia chairman or a year parliament. Now, the pan now year one minority leader, a year Haruna, Emma Asiedu Nketia, almost a son, Emma de at 2 force in a year minority leader, and no confirm sembri by. Now, no Koku HSS Hona, Asiedu Nketia Shasia, what did your ma her party was a party. Now, yet year Koku names about Kaya or Cassette. Asiedu Nketia a greedy bastard. Yeti a Samono.
Under someone, this will not happen. Under Commander, this will not happen. Under Kofi Boafo, this will not happen. Why is it happening under Asiedu Nketia? Bad leadership. Extremely bad leadership under Asiedu Nketia. He was my boss for 4 years, I know. As the General Secretary.
Asiedu Nketia leadership as the chairman of the NDC very bad.
Extremely bad.
Aden, at the end is your chairman, at the end of why ya. We describe it as all front bad leadership.
You see, they work under people. When they work under people, there's some covering. The day you make a mistake and make them the ultimate head, you realize that that is not their calling. And that's the same thing for you. As General Secretary, there was always a national chairman, Kwabena J, Portufi, Ofoson Kofu. And so, the national payments are able to move to a different level and cover it. Now, as national payment, have you seen how he has messed up the NDC? Sebe, that the NSC of Parliament. Amuko Pam Haruna, Nemuta Kanu. Go to Parliament today and go and run your own independent.
You are watching Hot News TV on YouTube. Hot all time.
The NDC minority. I am telling you, as a matter of fact, I know it. How do you replace Haruna with Akufo? I'm not saying Haruna should be there forever, but Jerry, be honest yourself and compare the Akufo leadership to the Haruna leadership and see whether there's no big difference.
So what are you trying to imply?
The point I'm making is that Asiedu is on the Parliament Services Board. How he conspired and got Haruna and got removed from the leadership. I told you another national chairman of the largest opposition party. You are serving on the Parliamentary Services Board. And you are that Parliamentary Services Board only chairman that will move the thing about the piano. I want to because no. That's greed. When Rollins spoke about greedy bastards, Asiedu is one of the greedy bastards in the NDC. One of the greedy bastards in the NDC is a Johnson Boja Nketia. If you have seen all from their coin, and not him, and he doesn't care, he can't be bothered. Opera,
Koku, who describe Asiedu Nketia as a greedy bastard?
I am telling you that when Rollins spoke about the greedy bastard, Asiedu Nketia is one of the greedy bastards in the NDC.
Hey!
Rollins already tell me by himself, Asiedu Nketia is one of the greedy bastards. Now we are to Abamano as national chairman. Onyendi Veye. Osampe running mate account. And young one radio is the time and cancel the running mate of it.
Na running mate the when on your pet. Whoa, Koku Anyidoho. Who your president are winning? Obinim.
Look, open running mate of national chairman. Unkwa General Secretary. Robert General Secretary. Who are Parliamentary Services Board. National Chairman. Who are Parliamentary Services Board. Who Sampe running mate. Into your running mate that you still in the Parliamentary Services Board. Abba. Unkwa na wendi sinimu. Unkwa na wendi sinimu. Unkwa. What I know, octopus, and now,
Koku, you don't have any evidence, sir. Asiedu Nketia per running mate, and the Obia what politics mo. Now we shall be why the politics are free. Why am Russia baby any pay? Baby or baby, why don't your president and as on your running mate and vice president only?
He was on Kasapa, he was on radio. I'm sure you have seen it. Why do you say, on your running mate or say, pay, and on the continent and China, South Korea, President, Prime Minister, or would you remember your party, the General Secretary? Some very convoluted explanation he was given, but I know for a fact, say running mate, he won't get it. Nobody will make a statement running mate to Dramani. It will not happen.
I don't say 2 minutes news.
You mark it on the wall. Mark it on today. And then Friday, 22nd December.
22nd. I just say, yeah, break you crack with the Xmas. We'll fire missiles. So
John Mahama will not make Asiedu Nketia. Mark it on the wall. I'm telling you for a fact, Johnson Asiedu Nketia will not be running mate from Mahama. It's as simple as that. And don't compare the bed in that.
You are watching Hot News TV on YouTube. Hot all time.
You winning and some year Koku Anyidoho Editor now Brobo and Sembri so now what one in some so and I watch say a prayer to 2016 about the year or conversing Mahama Amanebe G2 say what consider defeating now it will be a what they say Asiedu Nketia and come of fools who say once our conversing Mahama what consider defeated here 2024 and yet obey president and net obey president and chair any Koku Edi and some do na around the 2 year year and some of the 2 FI years as 7 80.
People are sick and tired of the Nketia. Very sick and tired of it. Very sick and tired of it. He has messed up this party. And I'm saying that John Mahama, Asiedu Nketia is more of a problem to the NDC than anybody else. He's the biggest problem the NDC is carrying going to 2024 elections. Quote me anywhere. Johnson Asiedu Nketia is the biggest problem the NDC is carrying into the 2024 elections.
Koku, what shall Asiedu Nketia experience? Our Ghana man you say more. Experience. Our your friend say NDC man you say more. Obey General Secretary for how long?
I am telling you that experience
Koku, na nipa bi say no betimi aka say oni NDC at heart on NDC na owo na our partner say ahye na numonyam ababe the national chairman obetimi aka say nipa bi say ni NDC no na koma so.
He's just scheming for his own purposes. He's just scheming for everything. He's scheming for his own purposes. He's scheming for his own purposes. He has his own agenda. That if the NDC loses 2024, then he'll become the flag bearer. Why I think that we don't know that agenda. The game that he's playing. That if the NDC loses 2024, then he'll become the flag bearer. I think that we don't know that game. The game that he's playing. So that doesn't get here. Onya will go. I will make him my project next year.
Hey.
And I will expose him big time.
Is it because as a one who really said Nketia was saying that the meeting
he was my boss for 4 years.
Yeah.
I never had any issue with him. But if he thinks that he can joke with me, the politics, I will use him for my politics. He'll be surprised. I know him more than he knows himself. Why? I said it again. 2016, Mahama also. And now count up our phone. So, say Mahama, who's the president in Dito?
Hey.
Who could you say Nketia? That Mahama will not become president again.
But someone who can me a friend and meet me one. Oh, yeah, sure. Who cartoon is on no air
You are watching Hot News TV on YouTube. Hot all time.
This was after he went and got President Mahama to concede defeat. I was in the Batakari. After the baseball cap, I want to new chief. I all three the near general. That time now, me my supporters will press conference again. Or by headquarters, I'm going to say, now, then I don't know because to the phone. Mahama, you know, what defeat? Oh, president, oh, you what is the president? You know what you
now, on no wine and a castle phone, so.
Well, I'm saying, go and tell you that's what I've said. No baby nine, now me for tax into Romano. If I'm born to say, oh, sorry, I will be able to take the way you be ready if we had this for anti-party conduct. We will see the true anti-party conduct. But next year, that will roll to find out how political level.
Ever since General Mosquito, Obrese Nketia national chairman, why you be at Tiawana?
Master, he is messing up the party. Who bet on Mahama? Cut it on Mahama. Why do you want to destroy the party in the process?
Koku, a dear Potepa, na why?
Why? Don Mahama attempted to remove Nketia as general secretary in 2014. And I said, get on fact and order. And then the one of Bukuno. And I hear Binu here, almost a event is saying, this is a fight between the two of them. They don't like each other. This is a fight between the two of them. And the party is suffering because of it. So Mahama wanted to take out, I said, get that general secretary. But the fear of Community, but the fear of the Aljan. It was me, Koku Anyidoho, that they wanted me to contest Mosquito. And I'm saying that, deputy done on the bench. And I went and did my deputy. Asiedu swore.
And who consulted you for you to become the general secretary?
I've told you that the stories are going to unfold big time. We will save the NDC. John Mahama and Asiedu fight cannot kill the NDC. And that is why some of us now will come out. Who come who are the man? Who first said the Mutakwa Nuko Bezuku? Now who found back the coup NDC. You wanted to remove Asiedu and they didn't succeed. And Asiedu swore that he will never forgive you. And I said, 2016, I went and met Asiedu on phone after he had got Mahama to concede defeat. Excited. Oh, he didn't know what conceded defeat. President, oh, Nyan Dibu and let oh, Nyan Dibu Mochina. You didn't have oh, Nyan Dibu. Me Asiedu we know maybe. When we say the message, go bring a house, come on. I'm going to beat you.
It's a summer weekend, or Asiedu Nketia fro, Ejina baby, I bet you one. Because the work can be mini hobby. We can validate this. Also, one yes, I be the Pahuru Keke. Obia, why you deputy general secretary of the party?
Good. You know, look, Bangari, there's at least when it comes to my politics, my integrity, that one nobody can touch it. They can create all kinds of lies about me. But my integrity, nobody touches it. And you yourself, you know that I don't just talk by heart. And I'm saying on this Friday, to 2nd January, 2023, I said, look at here, I've put him to it. Let him come what the government denied. Also, Obama, umbrella of government denied.
Yo, for waiting and some Koku Anyidoho Koku the Boo. Number care Koku so can no NDC one deputy general secretary. Now seeing Nketia the main general secretary. Now not just the boss and I would be and some way and to the effort home, which the poor boy to say over so just a year or Mahama no. A year Asiedu Nketia Mahama meant to tell you of course what it up. Now what you say we expose the body and simply be rubber to that. Then some way of Kokayano and a year current deputy General Secretary no AMA NDC aye Mustafa Bandi eba bontin ene wode kokobɔ sɛm ɛma aye Koku Anyidoho na wode ensɛm bebre na tudwa afa aye Koku na yentie aye ensɛm aye Mustafa Bandi so be ebetudwa afa aye ensɛm aye Koku Anyidoho ebekeka aye no yitie no
mimi ya Koku Anyidoho endi matemi. But let me say that number one, Koku Anyidoho ye mimi ya penyi. Number two, or you may predecessor. Number three, I have not been raised to insult people who are older than me. Spiritually, I don't insult people who who have sat at a place where I'm sitting. Because but I do know that life has not been fair with my senior brother. Now, in the scheme of operations that the party has given me a mandate to do, Koku Anyidoho is not in that scheme. We will not divert attention to focus on somebody who is not important and relevant to that scheme. Koku Anyidoho's insult against my national chairman is a long-standing bitterness. Ofi said, when you become an executive, you should be given...
So what can say insulter? And the also a national chairman or your horrible leader. I don't know insult na.
No problem. The NDC laughed him when we went to the pool.
And now, okay, greedy bastard, meaning, and now describing say insult.
Ayisha, baby. Koku Anyidoho was one of the most powerful appointees under President Newz. At the time, if Koku Anyidoho shouts, nobody is able to talk. Meaning, this is General Asiedu Nketia's time, and he will enjoy it to the glory of God. People like Koku Anyidoho cannot distract us. The focus of the NDC, for which they elected their executive and love their chairman, is for us to come to power. The most important thing we should be talking about today, listen, any government in power have gone to run assembly elections and they have lost abysmally even in their strongholds. Provisionally.
Hey, now the more quality results to that extent, non-partisan.
Provisionally, Ashanti region, we had about 24% in 2019. Yeah, we got 34%, and we are still collating. It's a referendum against Akufo Addo and his life. It's a vote against incompetence. It's a rejection of propaganda. It's a rejection of trust. Who man for say? One district, one factory, one village, one dam, one district, 1 million per constituency. Now, who say a fraud? They will vote against you. Ghanaians are watching the level of hardship that Nanado papa and Kono Betra at least Kono Beba from. Nanado comes to power and corruption and scandals are on the roof. Military officers armed with rifles for Apenyo Martins. Who is he? Now, Kokawaya, then the young people think they will intimidate you. Let them go ahead.
So you haven't regretted of saying they are working, you know?
To the extent to say they have misrepresented my statement, and people who love me, people who respect me, people who love the NDC, like yourself, feel that I shouldn't have said so. I regret saying, and I have apologized, but I stand on my word that until those people are arrested, the NDC will not ask anybody to go to a police station and go and sleep so that they will come and shoot them. When they went to a tutu with military people, journalists, they beat journalists. Your colleagues, journalists, were beaten by Apenyo Martins and his security forces. Who gave him that power? Are we strangers in this country?
Okay. All right.
We all know Ghanaians. Is the president not supposed to protect all Ghanaians? Is President Akufo Addo not supposed to protect all of us? Is he not supposed to give a peace to Ghana?
Okay.
Where is the peace when ministers of state of Nanado's government can deploy soldiers to their constituency when the police is in charge?
Okay.
Which security principle is that? Now, Koku Anyidoho
Mustafa,
we will not spend our energy on him.
All right. Medan say minority chief who better menim Honorable Ahmed Ibrahim. It's a menin baby doing comment. If you do see Medan say why?
But make one.
Yeah.
Let me advise Koku Anyidoho say General Asiedu Nketia opinion mo pa onfa obuo inidie enfamano if he is trained home very well. I hear he says he has graduated for a pastoral school. No principle in the Bible teaches you to insult an elderly person. The NDC loves General Asiedu Nketia as our chairman. Ghanaians love him. He is the man that will lead the battle to bring the NDC to power 2024. And so if he attacks that man, he will incite our party people against himself. I advise him. We will not tolerate this kind of behavior going forward.
Mustafa Bandi, Deputy General Secretary of the NDC. Yeda si anope. Nyamisha wonso.
Because Hot News TV and our no so we don't subscribe ya. Necessary over subscribe no like it na wa share video no. Also bitimi achire wadwen afa and so we nyina ho e comment box ni mu. Buwete minkabi in my next video.
You will hear from me in my next video. Please don't forget to subscribe. Click on the bell to turn on the notification. Thanks for watching. Like and share the video. Let me hear from you by dropping your comment.